Breaking news. Apparently, I am actually a black person. Let's take a listen.
Yeah, I just want to make this little video today because it's a little concerning. I'm seeing a lot of anti-blackness from the Asians, okay? You know, they're talking about Asian hate, but I think it's more like black hate, okay? And I just want to point something out that, you know, the original Japanese was black. Right here, here's a picture. These are clearly African features on these indigenous people. And the story goes that in 25 BC, a ship from Africa, from a Hukong Kinte, who was one of the African kings of Ghana, sailed the ship all the way from Ghana, and he got lost. He was trying to explore the new world, and he ended up in Japan.
I guess I'm black.
If you are Asian, Chinese, Japanese, Vietnamese, even Koreans, if you are Asian, you are black. Welcome to the cookout, Asians. It's going down.
Oh, look, this is the Kuwait Song people. You can see the kinky eyes and you can see the hair texture. Pay attention to the hair texture. These are the people I showed in the video. Do you see the hair texture similarities and the eye similarities? And then again, it says 35,000 BC. They're in Asia 35,000 years ago. And from this article, it says that the Asian and the European population was altered 6,600 years ago. And this is an article from National Geographic. It says National Geographic proves teachings on Mr. Yahoo. So if you do the math, these people were in Asia 29,000 years before the Asian population was even in existence.
Bro.
I am like
the Asian American.
My two children with my ex-wife. She's Vietnamese. I petitioned her over, and the two daughter is now 28 and 22. One of the doctor pharmacist, and one is going to be next year. It's architecture.
Do you have black friends?
Yeah, I'm here hanging around here, like neighborhood. Like I know it God, it bring me to here, and then I think in my past life, I probably black human being.
Okay.
But you know, God it sent me to Asia, and then somebody, my mom born me there, and then I have to go back to my ancestor.
Okay, which is black.
Yeah.
You're not scared in this neighborhood? You're not scared out here?
No, this is I'm here. I'm very safe. They all like this is ghetto, you know, ghetto neighborhood. But you know, I feel like too.
You like the ghetto?
That's awesome. Yeah. No, I feel the black, like a friend. That all the girls told me, like, you know, you act like you're black. Oh yeah. Maybe my ancestor is black. Who knows? In my past life.
You think black people are beautiful?
Yes, we are. You know, every human being, every human being is beautiful at a natural. It's a natural, like, you know, as long as you see it and you realize it.
Why do you think black people are struggling still?
What you mean struggling?
Why we're going through a lot.
Yeah, look at you. You have a good job. You have a good car, good life. That's because every individual, they chose their life to be like that.
I think
the
it's the system.
People, every human being, God is equal to give it to you, like brain, equal opportunity. If you spend the time to go to like school, and then you will be make it.
Okay.
Yeah, like what I teach my children here. I used to be and 4-year degree in college, but you know, because I am right now enjoying my life. I have 1 more year to retire. So I'm going to be like nobody, because my ex is going to control me a lot. So I say, okay, bye. I got my life. I reply.
That's right.
All right. So nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
Okay, so we gotta talk about this one. Asia Doll has revealed that her family told her that her lineage is native to America. And this has made a lot of people online very, very upset, right? Because whenever black Americans make the proclamation that we've been here prior to slavery, so many people get upset. From red Indians, from Asians, from Mexicans, from the Africans, from everybody get mad at us, white people, everyone gets mad at black Americans when they make that proclamation, right? Even though all you have to do is do a little digging and you will find out that this is no secret that black Americans have been in America thousands of years predate slavery. But nobody ever really talks about that, and that's never really been taught. That's something just like she said, and just like a lot of black Americans, this has been information that has been passed down to us from family members. You feel me? So, like I heard this girl, she said, yeah, my grandma lied to me. Her grandma probably lied to her. I look at that when I hear black people say that type of shit. I just like, oh, you just a sellout there. You feel me? Because you will believe the white man, or you'll believe anybody else. You'll believe an African. You'll believe Caribbean. You'll believe an Asian. You'll believe anybody but your own flesh and blood, your grandmother, telling you who you are. You don't want to believe that. You feel me? And I don't see nothing wrong with what she said. And I find it very troublesome that everybody has a problem with that. You feel me? Like I was just watching what it was, NBA Tonight. I think it was Shaq, Chris Webber, Isaiah Thomas, a lot of the older basketball players, and they was talking about this. You feel me? So this is getting out there, and a lot of people, a lot of celebrities, if y'all haven't noticed, a lot of people have been saying this shit. You feel me? From Trick Daddy to Asia Dog coming out here now. Cameron was talking that talk. You feel me? A lot of people, Bow Wow, Waka Flocka, there's a lot of people, Chingy, a lot of people, black Americans, are waking up to this realization. You feel me? Beyonce was showing a lot of black American pride. Kendrick Lamar was showing a lot of black American pride. The clips, you feel me? So a lot of people are trying to hide a history. They're trying to erase, you feel me? But it's going to be some of us that's going to be brave enough to be able to be like, nah, that ain't what it is, you feel me? We know the truth, you feel me? And you shouldn't be scared. For all you niggas that's out there that's scared to admit something, or you don't want to, I don't want to look like that. Yeah, sir, I just African, sir. I just African. Yeah, alright. Your African ass don't know nothing.
Asians are suddenly discovering that they are blacks. This sounds crazy at first, I know. But there is a real story underneath all of these, just not the one that is being told. So what you're seeing is viral clips, people reacting and talking about culture. And today we are going to give the global history connection of the Asians and the Black Americans. So let's start way before America. Across Asia and Africa, people went through very similar experiences under European colonialism. So countries like India, the Philippines, Vietnam, and parts of China were all controlled or every influenced by Western powers, just like large part of Africa. And during that time, Europeans didn't just take resources, they created a global racial hierarchy, one where whiteness was placed at the top and darker people, especially the black people, were pushed to the bottom. So that system stay overseas. It followed people into modern society, including the United States. Now, in America, both Asians and Black Americans were racialized, but in different ways. Black Americans, because of slavery, were placed at the bottom of the system. That is segregation, Jim Crow, and systematic discrimination. That's the foundation. And Asian immigrants came later, working railroads, farms, low-wage labor. They faced racism too, like exclusion laws and internment. But they were sometimes positioned in between the white and black people. And that wasn't random, that was intentional. The system works best when groups are separated and compared.
When did y'all realize y'all were black? Everyone drop an N-word in the comments right now. Everyone. I remember in the first grade, one of my best friends was named Dion. Shout out Dion if you're watching this. I don't know if you are. I don't know if you're even alive. He was an Asian boy. I wanted hair just like him because he could like move it and it was like long and stuff. Pause. I went to the barbershop after school with my mom because I wanted the Asian boy hair. I wanted to move my hair. I wanted to move it in the wind. I literally had a freaking short African. This was my head. Asked the barber, I want hair like Dion. I want hair like Dion. Guy had no idea what I was talking about because who the freak's Dion? I don't even know why my mom took me. He was explaining to the person, oh yeah, he wants his hair long, whatever. He was like, oh well, you gotta grow it out. I was like, oh, I want the Dion hair now. And then we left. And honestly, even after that, I didn't really realize I was black. I think it took me like a couple more years of common sense to understand that I can't get the Asian boy hair. All of the story is, hey, shout out to the Asian boys. Drop an word in the comments. Asian girls as well.
Y'all, please don't cancel me. But low-key, black people and Chinese people kind of look similar. Because I was at the nail salon and the lady who was doing my nails took her mask down. And I was like, wait, bitch, we kind of look alike. And I asked her where she was from. And she said she was Chinese, so... But then I started looking around and I was like, wow, we're really not all that different, guys. World peace.
So, when people today start saying things like, wait, we are more connected than we thought, this is what they are picking up on. It's not that the Asians are literally black. It's that both groups were shaped by the same global system. Both experience racism just in different forms. And both tend to navigate identities built by someone else's rules. So there is also shared moments of solidarity, like during the civil rights era, when Asians activists stood alongside black activists fighting the same system of oppression. And then there is culture. The part these videos love to focus on, Black American culture, the music, the fashion, language has influenced the entire world, including the Asian communities. So when you see Asian groups online talking about hip-hop, slang, or even the black culture, that's not them becoming black. It's them engaging with something that's globally influential. So when you see videos of Asians discovering that they are black, they are talking about their history, their real connections, and the shared historical connections. So discovering that they've been black all along is based on the deeper historical connections of what they have gone through. So the truth is, this connection between the Asians and Black Americans is real, but it's about the shared history, shared systems, and sometimes shared struggle, not the shared identity. And once you understand that, the whole video stops looking like a liberation. And let me know on the comment section, guys, what do you think about of this? And I know this video is gonna trigger a lot of reactions and discussions. Kindly, I request you to be respectful and give your views on the comment section without attacking anyone. Let's have a discussion, a respectful discussion. And if in case you're new here, kindly consider subscribing and join our family. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.